What's up, y'all? It's Tony from Jimmy Sammy Seafood, here with my buddy DL Hall from the Baltimore Orioles. DL, what's up, man? How are you?
Good, man. How are you?
Thank
you for having me.
Of course,
Excited to cook.
Hell yeah, man. Excited to have you out here. You know, you wanted to make crab cakes, so as you can see right here, it's your normal crab cake setup as we've made for many times and many years, going on 50 years next year as an organization. But we got a little surprise. Since you bring the heat on the field, we're gonna bring the heat on the table. So
Let's go.
we got Old Bay hot sauce and some Red Hot, Frank's Red Hot powder that we're gonna add into the crab cake and spice things up a little bit. So
I love spicy, so
Hell yeah.
it's all me.
let's do it. Let's throw on some gloves here. Tell our viewers that don't know much about you, something about you.
From South Georgia, Valdosta, Georgia. Was drafted to Baltimore in 2017, debuted last year, and just excited to be here, excited for our team. So it's an exciting time right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously, I'm sure you hear it all over town, and you know, me not being that old, you know, there's definitely an air that you feel in the city now with what you guys are doing, and it's awesome to see. It's awesome to see it being so young. It's, you know, you can't put it into words, honestly, and you know, best of luck, obviously, in the postseason we got coming up here shortly. We got some simple ingredients here. We got our wet mix, we got our freshly cut breadcrumbs, and we got our jumbo lump crab meat, of course. You got some parsley that we put in there as well for some brightness. If you got some knife skills, you're more than welcome to cut some up.
I don't think I have.
All right, that's fine. The knives are there for a reason. If you didn't want to,
That.
all right,
Just,
good.
Be safe.
So you know, in the wet mix basically is all your usual suspects, we call it. So you got eggs, mayonnaise, you got Old Bay, you got, you know, some of our seasonings in there as well that we can't really say. Worcestershire sauce, mustard. It's your usual suspects that you see whenever you're, you know, in Maryland getting a traditional crab cake, basically.
So I can't get the full ingredients of Jimmy's, right?
Unless you want to give me your secrets. And then we're gonna put our fresh breadcrumbs in. Have you ever made a crab cake?
I've never.
Never. All right. First time for everything.
Yeah.
So the secret to a Maryland crab cake is high ratio of crab, low ratio of binder. So this is all we're gonna make here. In Georgia, for instance, it's all bread.
Yeah, ours are, yeah. And they're flat. A lot of places like mush them down in Georgia. They're not like, I ordered one time and I was like, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, once you come here, you definitely get spoiled. But I'm gonna show you right now that it's really not too complex and it's pretty easy to make. This is when I'm going to put some hot sauce in the mix.
Have you ever made the spicy?
We have before, for some Buffalo Bills fans.
Okay.
Because they have a similar addiction with the hot sauce, but theirs is more in the like the hot sauce realm. We're adding the Old Bay version.
Okay.
Just keep mixing it. Yep, and then I'm gonna drop in the crab meat here. And now, when you mix it, you basically want to mix it from the bottom up. Basically, you don't want to break up the lumps. So just like that until it like basically binds together. As you can see, it's barely staying together, and that's what you want.
So you don't want it to stay together?
You want it to basically be falling apart, and then what you do is you'll pack it into a baseball, if you know anything about baseballs, and that's when you'll. Sorry, that's good. That's perfect. And then what you do is, and that's your crab cake. See how it comes together now? And then when you let it sit in the refrigerator, it's when it kind of sets even more. We're gonna put these two to the side, and these are the ones that I'm gonna cook up and make for us.
So what's been your favorite thing about being on the Orioles so far?
Honestly, this year, like specifically speaking on this year, like with how the city is, like he was saying, like seeing the city kind of light up with us winning and stuff is like, it's been a really cool thing to see because I was here through the rebuild, you know, when we had some tougher years. So to see the city and just everybody lighting up with it, with us is awesome. One other favorite thing though is coming to Jimmy's. It's the first place I eat every time I'm up here, so.
Thank you very much. We're gonna pan fry them here. Not a very common way up here in Maryland. Typically you see them broiled or fried, and typically you're putting them in an oven or in a deep fryer. This is personally my favorite way to eat them because you get that crust on there that you get from frying, but you don't necessarily drench it in the oil. So this is a great, quick way to make it at home too.
I love fried food. So.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't,
that's all
right?
That's all we eat in the South. So.
Yeah, I know that.
Fried food. So.
I know you said that they typically like patty them down too, and like when you're doing this, you definitely want to do that a little bit to make sure that you get a nice crust on it, and so that you get the inside warm. All right, so we're gonna keep it kind of simple. We got our ranch that we make in the house. It's an Old Bay ranch. As you know, we put Old Bay on everything. And we got some lettuce, obviously. You can opt in if you want or opt out. This is our way of making it healthy. They'll be ready in a second, so let's just assemble. I'm gonna put a little bit of lettuce on the bottom.
I'm gonna go just crab cake.
All right, there you go. Ranch?
Yeah, I'll have some ranch for sure. Mine's not gonna be, yours was a little fancier than mine. I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right. You're gonna get the good one. I'm gonna get the remnants. All right.
It's probably pretty hot, huh?
Yeah.
Or you think it's ready?
We'll let it cool off a little bit.
Nah, let's go. Pretty good.
Good, right?
Yeah, really
Heat's
good.
coming out. Let's go serve it to all the guests outside waiting for us.